Hey guys, it's Erin. With grilling season coming, I thought I would go ahead and do a review of something you might find at least slightly useful when you go out and start grilling this summer. What I have here is the Fireball barbecue set, which is an LED light and a timer. The kit actually has the LED light in it that attaches to the grill on the handle of the lid. It's got the little timer that will actually clip onto your pants or, one of your instruments, and a little screwdriver that you can use to open up the slot to put batteries in. It's actually a nice little kit. Let me show it to you real quick. Okay, so first and foremost, we have the light here. This is the apparatus that's actually going to hook onto your grill. You've got your piece here, and then you'll just go ahead and tighten it down onto the handle. You guys will see me connect it to my grill in a little bit because we're going to be heading outside into my backyard to play with this. This is what the actual light system looks like. Those are your LEDs, and there's actually 3 settings on it. So you'll have a dim setting, you'll have a medium setting, and you'll have an extraordinarily high setting. Your power button is right up on the top, and it's marked, but it's not really a button. It's just sort of a tap it and it's on kind of thing. So there you go, that's tapped, and you've got your semi bright, your medium bright, and your very bright. Oh, I should use this as a camera light. I wonder if I can hook that onto my doorknob. The second thing that's in the kit is the little timer. Okay, it looks to me like it is going to be constantly on. It doesn't look like it's something that you can actually turn off. So your digital display will be on, okay, most of the time. Now it does have an alarm. You can reset the minutes, reset the seconds, set it to the amount of time that you want, and then you hit the start and stop button. There is a very loud alarm. So that's actually not too bad. It's really easy to handle, really easy to reset. This is the little clip that goes onto the back. So there's that. What is that on the bottom? Is that a little stand? It has a little stand. I didn't even notice it had a little stand. Okay. Sorry, I'm easily amused. So what you got is you open the clip here, and there's this little paper clip looking thing here. Set it in there, and then you can actually just kind of stand it on your grill. Okay, that's going to be pretty useful, especially for me, since every time I go out grilling, I end up running around playing with my garden. So that'll be good for me because they'll start screaming at me and tell me to get my hot dogs off the grill. Now, one of the things that was in the kit that I thought was especially neat was the little screwdriver. And the only reason I think that it's neat is just because you don't ever see that. The light does have a, the timer doesn't, but the light has, on the very bottom where you put your batteries in, you do have to unscrew it to put the batteries in, and they actually include this with it. So you don't need to have anything outside other than the batteries, because batteries don't come with it. So you don't really need anything else with it except what's in the box and your batteries. Okay, so now that I have shown you guys everything, let's head on outside to the grill. Okay, so I adjusted it. And now, nope, not hitting at all. So not too shabby. And then from here, because your power button is right there, you literally just tap it and it's on, a little higher, and then that's the highest level there. And I will come out again at nighttime so we can see how this thing works when it is dark out. So I'll see you guys when the sun goes down. That's if we don't end up with a torrential downpour. See you guys in a few. Okay, so the sun is down and I'm not being rained out, so we're back out at the grill and we're going to test this thing out and see how it works. Here is the little device hooked up onto my grill, and just so you know, it isn't completely dark out here, but I don't know if you can see this, but I've got a large scrub area back here in my garden, and we have all manner of predators out there, coyotes, fox, you name it. So I figured I'd come out while there was still just a touch of sun so that I don't end up with something creeping up behind me. So let's go ahead and test this. Here's what you can see of my grill from here. Now, as we've already gone over, that there is the power button, and it's not really a power button, so all you got to do is tap it, just like that. Almost no pressure. That is the first setting. We'll come back up here, we'll tap it one more time, and get it to the second setting, which is a little bit brighter. Actually, that's pretty good. I like that. And there is your third and brightest setting, which is right there. And let's back up. There you go. I think that works pretty well, actually. You've got, let's see if I can get it down. You can't really see it. Okay, let's do some backup shots here. That is on the first setting. This is on the second setting. And this is on the third setting. The third setting is probably going to be best used if you're out grilling later on at night or very early in the morning. I know some people do their breakfast. So there you have it. There it is in action. Let's talk about it for a few minutes. Okay, so final verdict is, if you're like me and you tend to occasionally grill at night or in the morning, this is definitely going to be useful for you. The light is nice and bright. The first setting would probably be best for, you know, if you're going out really, really early in the morning or it's late evening and the sun's just starting to go down. When it was as dark as it was when I was out there, it didn't seem to be bright enough. The time that I was out there, which at North Carolina time, it was around 9 o'clock that I went out, and the sun was pretty much gone. The second setting was good for me. Third setting would be great if you have a larger grill. And also if you're going, like, when it's pitch black out. But I think the third setting would probably be best if you have a larger grill than what I have. I think this is definitely going to be useful for people who work late, people who like to grill all the time. I've actually known people who cook breakfast on the grill, which actually sounds like a pretty damn good idea. But this is going to be useful for you. It'll be useful for cooking on your grill all year long. Because I know here, down here in North Carolina, the sun usually starts going down around 4:30, 5 o'clock when it's wintertime. So this would make it possible for me to go outside and grill dinner and still be able to see in the wintertime. So that's going to be kind of cool because I like to use my grill year round. So I think I'm going to get a lot of use out of this. It seems to be pretty tough. As you saw at one point, it did kind of hit the grill a little bit on the bottom when I closed the lid. That's perfectly okay. Just readjust it. It does move all over the place. As you can see here, you've got, this will pivot here, and you can also pivot it side to side as I turn it on. You can turn it, you know, up and down like this. You can move it around. Just adjust it however you see fit. With the way my grill was shaped, I did have to adjust it a little bit, but even if it did continue to hit like that, I don't think it would damage either the grill or the light itself. I don't know if you guys can see in here. Kind of. You've got these rubber rib things in here. Makes for a nice tight grip. Don't tighten this down harder than with just like a hand tightening, because if you do, you're going to end up denting your the handle and the lid of your grill, and you might actually break the apparatus on here too. Although, I'll be honest with you, this seems pretty stout. This little piece here, I mean, this all seems pretty stout, so you're probably going to end up denting the handle on your grill before you break this. This is definitely a neat little thing. This was actually sent to me by the company. The company is Fireball. They did send this to me to review, and I gotta be honest with you, I'm keeping it. This thing is definitely useful. A lot of fun to use. It's kind of neat because it gives you, you know, now that you've got such a decent light, it gives you more use of your grill, pretty much. Like I said, you can go out at nighttime, you can go out in the morning, whatever you want to do. This is also going to be really useful for people who get a little bit less sun during the year than the rest of the country or the rest of the world. So yeah, definitely, if you really enjoy grilling, I would go ahead and get one of these. It is the Fireball set, and as I said, it does include the light, the timer, and the screwdriver. Hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I will see you later. Have a good week, guys.